everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Every Platform, and today we're on a Tyne Tees Day Ranger. We haven't got it yet, but anyway, arriving in is (802-203), the 0752 Transpennine Express service from Newcastle to Liverpool Lime Street, and we're here at Chester Street, ready to see this 802 head out in a minute. Say more about the day when the 802 goes. Here to partner now is the 0753 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle with 802-203. So to talk more about the day, it is a 0805
Transpennine Express service to Newcastle has been cancelled due to a shortage of train drivers.
Bullshit.
So yeah, see the announcers here, that's cool. Most of the stations around here they do, she does. Anyway, so Chester Street serves Transpennine Express normally hourly during the peak, but then it goes to once every 2 hours, so it isn't the greatest of service. And I believe one cross-country service a day stops here, or at least used to. I think it still does, but it did used to anyway, but I don't think they're doing it at the moment. Anyway, so to stop the rambling on, this station does see a lot of passing services. We are here for just under an hour. So fun fact, we were actually going to go to Newcastle first and come back to Chester Street, but Transpennine Express have done what Transpennine Express do best and get cancelled. So most of their services are out of action today due to a shortage of train drivers slash train crew. So yeah, it's been the case for a while, it looks like. So we got off at 158 817, which was it 815? It was 815 actually. Yeah, it was 815. 158 815, and that brought us in from Darlington on the 0750 service to Newcastle, which was actually going to go to Carlisle, but has also been cancelled. So yes, without rambling too much on about this station, it is quite nice. I have been here before, and there's a lot of fast trains that do come through here, so yeah. So if you do wish to check out any updates on trips and posts, please do check out my Facebook group. Also check out my Instagram for story updates, and also check out my Twitter at EveryKTV. So without further ado, let's get started on today's episode of Every Platform here on the Tyne Tees Day Ranger. Explain more about where we're going as the day goes on. Right, passing through there is 802-1228 on a LNER service from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. So then that one goes. There goes 803, I think it's 003, heading over, 001, very good. Heading over to Edinburgh from London King's Cross. That was the 0545 departure out of King's Cross this morning. Right, so a fact about Chester Street for you all. So this station, from what I've seen, used to be sort of operated by a independent company called Chester Track, who used to run the ticket office, and it used to be staffed 6 times a week or 6 days a week, but now it's only partially staffed, so only really open during peak time in terms of ticket office. Otherwise it's just the 2 ticket machines over there. So yeah, around the station as well, obviously you've got the taxi firm A to B, And there is a railway cafe, but never even seems to ever be open. But yeah, this station did actually have a better service beforehand, but it's been significantly reduced over the years, because CrossCountry used to stop here quite a lot, and so did well, when it was Virgin CrossCountry, they certainly did stop at Chester Street a lot when they went to Newcastle. So yeah, that was something. But yeah, that is Chester Street in a nutshell. We're going to wait for our train now, and then we're going to head over to Newcastle. Okay, arriving in now is the 0847 Northern service from Saltburn to Newcastle. (158.817). We're taking this to Newcastle. Right, we've now made it into Newcastle, and this station, massive architecture, incredible. We love Newcastle. What else really is there to say? This station just amazes me every single time. Got a couple of 156s sat here. 156, 453, 463. Why? Oh, Old Northern, yes.
If you look there, you've got the new capitals.
Yeah, that's Old Northern livery, yeah. So there's old and then there's new over here, New Northern, because it's in capital letters. But yeah, Newcastle serves Northern going towards Carlisle, also going towards Morpeth, and also towards Middlesbrough, and via Sunderland, and over towards Hartlepool, and over to Whitby and other places as well. LNER run here to Edinburgh, they terminate here as well, and they run to Aberdeen, Inverness and London King's Cross. Same with Lumo, except only to Edinburgh and King's Cross. Transpennine run to Edinburgh too, calling at the new Reston station, which opened this week, but at the moment it's not being served because TP are just constantly getting cancelled. Alternatively, what? Alternatively, they also run to Liverpool Lime Street starting here. And then CrossCountry, they run here going to Plymouth, Penzance, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Bristol Temple Meads, Birmingham. Sometimes it used to be Southampton as well, but there we go, not happening at the moment. Tay wants to say something.
Move a little further along. As you can see,
I literally just said this.
No, what?
About the logos. Yeah.
No, not the font, look the colours. Yellow there, pink there.
Yeah.
Purple there, grey there. The blue's kind of the same.
Yeah, it says.
Fun facts to say.
Indeed. Right, I'll update you soon. Okay, the part there was 801218 on the 0900 LNER service from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. Now, talking about cancellations, Transpennine Express aren't the only ones having problems with cancellations today. Presenting Northern also having problems. There's been some theft of, it's not exactly their fault though, but there's signalling equipment got stolen in between Newcastle and Prudhoe. So on the line towards yeah, on that line they are having some problems. So yes, that's of course not that great. We're on that line later as well, so let's see how it goes. Destruction expected at 10:30. We're not going that way yet anyway, so but we'll see what happens when we get back. Right, so here we are at Manors. Now this is one part of Manors. This is the metro station, so obviously got a very yellow theme. Now I must admit, Newcastle's metro stations aren't the prettiest.
They're helpful.
The trains are all right, but the stations, most of them look fairly run down. This one in particular is another one. It's quite rusty on the outside, but yeah, they serve some good trains anyway. So yeah, this is Manors. We're going to head up onto the National Rail platform because that's where we're headed, and then we'll go from there. Did you just... He just called a Voyager Hellfire. Oh my god. Guys, how about someone tell him? Anyway, welcome to Manors station. This station serves an hourly service in between Newcastle and Morpeth. Carlisle and Morpeth to be exact. Now, where are Tees Manors after calling a Voyager Hellfire?
No, you can't have a go at me. You have to go at the other person who's arriving today.
Yeah, blame Tay. Anyway, so the station itself serves an hourly service, like I say, northern, going between Newcastle and Morpeth, as well as towards Carlisle as well. Usually ran by 158s around this line. Sometimes you can see some 156s as well. Normally as well, Lumo, LNER and CrossCountry pass through here.
If you want to catch a train, there's one coming past. There's another Voyager.
So yeah,
Another Voyager.
look, there's another service about to pass through as we go down, so we'll keep it rolling as we are here. Passing through is another cross-country service. This one is heading for Bristol Temple Meads. (221122) and 220012. So, well, I'll have a look at a little explore around this station. Kind of a weird backdrop actually, so but we'll update you soon. Alright, passing through now, we've got an LNER service to Edinburgh. (801-213) with a lovely two-tone from the driver as well. That was a nice little bit of extra. And that one goes. Both of us. No, I waved too. He's taking credit again.
Yes, I am.
Alright, passing through now. We've got an LNER service from Edinburgh to King's Cross. (800-109) passing through there. So yeah, this station, and we've got another LNER coming through, and this one again will be Edinburgh bound. There's one that follows it quite quickly after, so that kind of makes sense. And that's 801-215. Nice way from the driver as well. So yeah, then that one goes. The next train should be our one, so I'll update you soon.
Going there.
Right, arriving in now is slightly delayed. 0958 northern service to Morpeth, which we're taking to Cramlington. 158-853 on this one. Right, we'll update you when we get to Cramlington. Right, now arriving into Cramlington.
Are you sure?
Yes, positive.
Could be Edinburgh.
Tay wants to open the doors.
Could be Edinburgh Waverley, to be honest. You squatted it.
This is Cramlington.
Here we are. It's a bit of a cold. So we're now officially in Northumberland now. So we're across another county now. So welcome to the first station being cleared in Northumberland, Cramlington. I've never been here before, so this is a new one for me. 158853 is now heading out to go to Morpeth. So this is Cramlington. This station serves an hourly service in between Morpeth and Carlisle, at the moment Newcastle and Morpeth due to the cancellations. Cramlington also gets Transpennine Express stop here, but I don't think it's very much. A couple of times a day they go to Edinburgh and of course towards Newcastle. So it's only a couple of trains a day. So, but they do serve here too. Other than that, CrossCountry, Lumo and LNER pass through. So yes. So I'm just going to introduce the people in today's video. Taylor's Trains and More, Ferry Little Train Spotter, and SG Minor 21.
Hello. My name is actually I identify as the GCR Meg.
No. Anyway, right, so this is Cramlington. We'll update with any facts and trains as we go. Right, passing through now, we've got a cross-country service to Plymouth.
In your town.
221133 there, heading through. Heading over to Plymouth from Glasgow Central. A couple of trains passing through there. LNER to London King's Cross from Edinburgh, and cross country to Edinburgh from Birmingham New Street. Saw them both at the same time there. Interesting pass or crossover. Okay, arriving in here is the 1104 Northern service to Carlisle from Morpeth. 158853 returning. There's that one.
It's not parking, so
Right, going on now is 158853. Goes heading over to Carlisle. Update you soon. Right, we now made it to the very lovely Morpeth station, located on the East Coast Main Line. So this station serves Lumo. They do stop here. Cross Country, LNER, Transpennine Express and Northern, they all stop here at Morpeth. So you could say this station has actually increased in variety since new companies have been introduced to this station. So beyond here, this is, so it says here electric trains, no access to the southeast curve, so there's something fun for you. The station itself looks very nice, well looked after. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the design of Penrith over in the North Lakes and the West Coast Main Line, but this is kind of its equivalent, I suppose. When you get to this bit, this is sort of the rural bit of the East Coast Main Line. So yeah, a lot of companies serve here. We're about to see a cross-country service pull in and then go to Edinburgh, and then we're going to make our way back to Newcastle. So yeah, just a word on Accrington and Chathill, they will be done but another time, and Alnmouth as well. So yeah, Morpeth done. Let's see if any trains come through and go from there. Okay, arriving in now is the 1147 cross-country service to Edinburgh. It's one of the two voyages. It's 220-003. And 221140, 4-car 221 on the rear. I'll update you when this one leaves. Right, to find out now is the 1147 cross-country service to Edinburgh. Next stop for this one will be Berwick-upon-Tweed. Also incoming, we have an LNER service. This one is passing through. And that is 800-112. That's running fairly late actually. So there that one goes. Okay, arriving in now is 158843, the 1155 Northern service starting here to Carlisle. This is our train.
I think it starts here to Newcastle.
Or yeah, maybe Newcastle. And this one's going to take us to Newcastle. This one is actually, no, the 1155 to Newcastle. Ignore me. 158843, and we're taking this back to Newcastle. So that's the line to Morpeth done. I actually quite enjoyed that. Onwards, time to do another line. Another 2 lines actually. Right, we've now made it into Newcastle again with 158843. We've literally had a day full of, Tay was just saying, we've literally had a day of 158s at the moment in terms of riding them.
At the minute we've had a day of 158s. We've had
815,
853, 814 and
815 and 817. Yeah, so we've had 4 158s and nothing else. That's all right. You right, mate? 2 secs. Right, so we're at Newcastle now, and the next stop for us is going to be Heworth. If I said that right, I'm sorry. The only station on the line towards Sunderland I didn't do last time I did a North East trip, so we're going to do it today. That's up next. So, TPE 802, sat there at Newcastle, ready, probably going to form a service at Edinburgh whenever train crew want to stop striking, to say the least. And we'll update you from there. Newcastle, we're back. Okay, arriving in now is the 1234 cross-country service to Edinburgh from Plymouth. This service was the 0527 off Plymouth, the first one of the day from Plymouth. Uh, 221129 on this one. Next stop will be Dunbar. Okay, so we're not going to film this one go out just because of how busy it is and how we need to get over to our next train. But yeah, this is 221129 and this one's going to be heading over to Edinburgh. Next stop Dunbar, followed by Edinburgh. We're now going to be heading on the 1241 Whitby service, which is going to take us over to Heworth, one stop along the line, where we'll then meet something quite interesting that's not been seen on the video yet. If you know Tyneside well, you'll probably know what's coming up. But if you don't, wait and see. Right, so whilst we're walking up, just showing you sort of the passage in between platforms and how magnificent and how unique it actually is. Because it's underneath a big train shed, it looks really, really nice. It is a lovely design. So yeah. So yeah, we'll update you soon. Right, we now arrived into Heworth, next stop for today. This station is located on the line towards Sunderland, but of course we are here. Caleb's joined us. Hello Caleb. He looks very happy.
Sleepy.
And sleepy. 158842 is about to head out now, and this is on the 12:49 northern service to Whitby. I think it's a little bit late, so I think it's like 12:47 to Whitby. So this is Heworth, and all this time I've been spelling it all wrong. I put an A in it, not an O, so it's Heworth, not Heworth. Silly me. Tyne Wear Metro, also heading out over there, going towards Southampton. So there's that one. So this station is an integrated station within the Tyne Wear Metro and National Rail network, and serves an hourly service normally in between Newcastle and Middlesbrough. But they can obviously extend on to Whitby, and sometimes they terminate at Sunderland, and sometimes they terminate at Hartlepool, and sometimes they even go as far as, I believe, and I could be wrong here, they even go as far as going towards Darlington, you know, towards like Bishop Auckland and Saltburn. I think they might do one of those as well, going via here, but it might be like 1 or 2 a day. But normally it's Whitby or Middlesbrough. So yeah. There is a closed off shutter for the actual station, but it is integrated, so we'll just have to find it. And yeah, it's a nice little station. Well, I say it's not a nice little station, it's quite rotty actually. I just say nice little station to everything, don't I? But yeah, there is a bus station here, and trains to Sunderland and Middlesbrough are on this side. So yeah, I'll update you when we know more about Heworth and if any trains come through. Right, so we're now here at Heworth's Metro station, and we're now about to head back to Newcastle after I've just bought one of these, an A and B Metro ticket. I had to get one because I don't have the day, well, I do have the Day Ranger. Have we?
Literally 11 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Anyway, so yeah, this is the platform for Heworth, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll update you soon. So goes service to South Hilton, Tyne Wear Metro. We're on the Heworth platform at the moment. We're going to be heading over to Newcastle. We're just waiting on a train. But yeah, this is Heworth station, the underground bit anyway, or the metro bit. I've got a story to tell you guys as well about the station, but we'll update you what that story is a little bit later on in the video. But for now, we're at Heworth and waiting for our train. They are now. Right, here we are, our metro service. We're taking this to Newcastle. Update you soon. To Newcastle, so you see 4 tracks, 2 of them are the metro tracks, and the other 2 on this side are the northern tracks. Take you over to the National Rail stations. Very cool. Okay, so we're now here at Dunston station as we walk down this lovely entrance into the station, down the walkway. This station is another island platform, and the station serves an hourly service in between Newcastle and Carlisle, going over via Prudhoe and Hexham. Also has terminating services at MetroCentre, which is cool here at Dunston as well. So yeah, the station obviously is an easy platform guide. On the left, trains to Newcastle. On the right, trains to Hexham and Carlisle, which is on the right is the direction we're heading. So this station looks quite nice. It is a local station within Newcastle, so it isn't not like we're outside of Tyneside at the moment.
It looks like that. Spoilers, oh my god guys, Monday, which for us is 3 days away, for you is like 2 years away.
Yeah, probably. So this is the Hadrian's Wall line. That's the name of the line that we're on, and we'll update you when the train arrives, because we do have 1401 Northern service, but we'll update you soon. Okay, so are you ready for another episode of KB Story Time? I think everyone is. Right, so I did say to you when we got to Gateshead station that we did have a story to tell you. So here is that story. And I'm sure the other three are stamping on each other's feet. I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, I'm sure they'll all love to input their perspectives from story time. But when we got to Heworth...
Can I tell a story? Seeing as I'm the youngest and I'm
He's telling a story
yes.
first, let him tell a story.
You told the story last time, it's my turn. When we got to Heworth...
No, there's two stories. Can I tell the first one?
No.
There's two.
He's
So can I say
telling
one
the
and you say
story.
Shush, you're wasting time. So when we got to Heworth, we had an issue with a passenger who was on the other platform adjacent to us. So you may have heard some faint shouting in the video when I was filming the first clip at Heworth Station. I sounded a bit quiet. Well, the reason for that was because the guy, I say a gentleman, he wasn't really a gentleman, but the guy on the other platform, he spit a load of abuse at us and basically accused me of filming him and threat. Yeah, it's basically saying that we were taking photos of his daughter when we were actually not even focusing the camera at them, but at the station. So he was very rude. Barrier staff said he was high on something. That's not suggested. Anyway, and yeah, he threatened me. He threatened violence. He threatened everything. And yeah, Sophie just missed a bin. Anyway, so the second situation, when we got on the train, on the metro, it didn't stop there. A lady on the train came up to us and said to us that there was another lady at the very end of the train who was unconscious and had been unconscious for about 20 minutes. So they were very worried. They were trying to get paramedics on the train and everything. And what basically happened at that point was they had to terminate the train at Gateshead to get the ambulance onto the train. And yeah, our train got cancelled, hence why we left the bus at Gateshead. So yeah, there's your story. Now, just to summarise that in the short way possible, just to summarise it, it was threats, medical, cancelled.
Video, I did not say that. I apologise. If you see this video, which you probably won't, so you don't care about trains.
Big liar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a liar. Anyway, right, let's carry on. Our train's here soon. Right, arriving in now is 156483. And this is our train that's going to take us on the 1401 Northern service. And we are taking this to MetroCentre. Yeah, that's right. Update you soon. Okay, now reached MetroCentre. And got a couple of trains here. 158853 is also here, as well as 156483. There's Caleb. So this station is linked in with a bus station and is fairly busy at the best of times. It is one of the main interchanges for train and bus, as you can see by the massive branding up there, MetroCentre. 156483 heads out.
scale of mine, that is better than a bloody HST.
Right.
Huh?
That smells like
Right. 158853 also heads out,
diesel.
heading over to Newcastle. That's the 1405 Northern service to Newcastle. So there that one goes. So that one was from Carlisle, that 158853. And yeah, welcome to MetroCentre station. Interchanged with a bus interchange which we're heading to in a minute. Very busy place. 2 platforms served hourly with between. Actually, this is a half hourly service. There's
24
yeah, so we've got the hourly service between Carlisle and Morpeth, as well as the Hexham to Nunthorpe services, which join in with the party now on this line. They only go part the way across, but they go as far as Hexham. So yes, we're not staying long here, but the station is quite a short platform. Not massive at all, really, in theory. So yeah, that is MetroCentre, and we'll update you when we make our next move. Right, so this is, well, the building we're in at the moment is Gateshead Interchange. Gateshead Interchange? MetroCentre Interchange. So this in here is basically a massive bus link with all sorts of buses that get sort of, you know, they're all across the area, I suppose. You've got Stanley, F, all lettered, and all around here, running different buses around different areas. So there's the X46, the X lines, go northeast. Just pulling in, and we've got an E200 MMC heading out there. So yeah, it's all well linked. It's a proper big interchange this, and obviously with MetroCentre station being right next to it as well, it's even better. So yeah, there we go. And there is the 10A, potentially our bus. Update you soon. Okay, so we've now reached Blaydon station, located on the Hadrian's Wall line. Lovely red footbridge here. This one doesn't look as refurbished as the one over at Cramlington. Forgot then. My mind just went blank. So yeah, we've got a 158 about to pass through, heading over to Carlisle from Newcastle. Blaydon is a bit different to that of some of the other stations on this line. Blaydon will only ever serve the Nunthorpe to Hexham services, so it is 1 train an hour, whilst other stations like Prudhoe, Hexham, and also MetroCentre and a couple others will serve the Carlisle services. So yes, here it comes. We've got 158, so we'll film this go past. That's coming through at some speed as well. It's 158853. Nice little two-tone there. Quite a funny one as well, as that one heads through to go to Carlisle. Carlisle, yes. Okay, so something interesting about this station, the big red sign. So of course it's home to probably one of the most famous horse racing venues ever, and also home, well, events, Blaydon Races. Opened in 1835. This home of the Blaydon Races. This station opened in 1835, and they've obviously got some saying, well, they've got a quote on here: "We flew across the chain bridge, right into Blaydon's house." This is proper Geordie. The bellman he was calling there, they call him Jackie Brown. I saw him talking to some chaps, and then he was persuading to go and see I've butchered that so much. To go and see Geordie Ridley's concert in the Mechanics Hall at Blaydon. I butchered a Geordie accent whenever it was there, but oh well. And over there on that side it gives a little guide as to the stations it calls at. So Newcastle, Dunston, MetroCentre, Blaydon, Wylam, Prudhoe, Stocksfield, Riding Mill, Corbridge, Hexham, Hayden Bridge, Barden Mill, Haltwhistle, Brampton, Wetherall and Carlisle. However, on this trip we're only going as far as Prudhoe. So yes, update you soon. Right, arriving in now is going to be the 1507 Northern service from Whitby to Hexham. On the front we have 158790. 790 then. And there is a 158 on the rear. On the rear is 156481. Update you when we get to Wylam. Right, we're now here at Wylam station. Quite busy here, station. I'll update you in a minute when the train goes. There goes 158790 and 156481, heading over to Hexham from Whitby. This is Wylam. This station has staggered platforms. This station I've seen in photographs before when LNER diverts, Virgin Trains Coast diverts were happening, both of them. This station is very picturesque for anyone who wants to come here and photo those diverts. The station is really cool. And Caleb found a hat. Anyway, so which says Clare College, Cambridge. Okay, right. Anyway, interesting thing about this station is the departure board. Now, it's a little bit different to those you would normally see, because on this one, it's a teeny tiny minuscule one. At stations that Northern run, they do have these, so they're very small, and they just tell the basics really. So, next train 1616 to Hexham, and it's late, like this one was. So, anything else about Wylam? We'll update soon. This is the station, and there is a very lovely signal box sat right at the top of it. People in there, but they enjoy being here. It's a lovely station. Right, so we're just taking a walk over this lovely bridge which leads over to Prudhoe station, and this is incredible. And in the weather that we're in at the moment, this is even better. So this neck of the woods is, although the northeast does have a bit of a reputation, I'm sure Steve can definitely confirm that some places in the northeast aren't very nice. Yes. Sunderland. Sunderland is awful. Yeah. But there are some places like this which make up for that. Yeah. So looking over the river, this looks incredible. This is such a sight. Look at this. This is a sight to behold. Yeah, this is one of the highlights. This is absolutely breathtaking. That is lovely. On this side, it ain't so bad either. It's not as good, but it's where the cars go across on. This is we're on the pedestrian side, obviously. On the car side, we've got chicken. But yeah, absolute stunner. I didn't think the highlight of this series would come in Prudhoe, but there you go, it does. So we'll update you very soon. Right, we're now here on Prudhoe station. So here we are. Semaphore signals here as well. It's this platform for Newcastle, which we're going to. Another platform is for Carlisle. Station looks lovely. Semaphore signal just up there, and yeah, nice little design to a station. We'll update you when the train comes past, whatever it is. Right, coming through now, we've got a Northern service heading over. I don't know if this one's actually stopping or passing, we'll see. I think this one's passing, going to Carlisle. I think it is. Nope, this one is stopping. And it is 158843. And this one is on a Northern service, presumably to Hexham. Nope, it's Carlisle bound. from Morpeth, this one. I'll update you when this one leaves. There goes. Right, arriving in now is our train, the 1613 Northern service to Whitby. £158,790 on the rear. We'll get on 1158 and we'll head over back to Newcastle. Update you soon. Right, we've just made it back into Newcastle, and this is going to be 15648 and 158,790. We're now forming the 1641 Northern service to Whitby from Hexham. So yes, also got 801229, which is pulled in, forming an LNER service to Edinburgh from London King's Cross, and that service actually raced us into Newcastle, so that was quite cool. That Transpennine 802 is still here. 802, I think it's 228. I think that one's still there. I don't know if it's 228 or 208, it's one of the two, or 218, something with 8 in the end. But anyway, we've got really to admire how magnificent the station really is, because it really is fantastic, Newcastle. It's got a lot of character to it, especially the old train sheds. I mean, being real, they look the part, and they, you know, it's a lovely welcome into a very big city that's always sort of been up and coming in a sense, more than what other cities have been. So, and it is basically the definition of the northeast. You know, I know Leeds obviously as well, but you know, you could probably make the biggest argument for Leeds. Actually, Leeds, York and Newcastle, probably the three biggest sort of like icons of the northeast. Probably York being the biggest. Anyway, we'll let this one go out, and then we're going to head over to do the metro, and we're going to clear off the first of several metro stations that will be coming up in future videos. But this one, we're going to go to the terminus of Newcastle Airport, and we'll clear that one off, because yes, I'm going to count metro stations within this as well at some point, so we might as well get started with Newcastle. We've also done Heworth's one as well, so, and we've done Gateshead, so yeah, there's a few we've got done. 801229 is off, heading over to Edinburgh. Also going out. That one's got a hell of a long journey on it. Doesn't get into Whitby until 7:30. And to give you context, that service, it gets in at 19:30. It's currently 16:47. Yeah, work that one out. We'll update you soon. Okay, arriving in now is going to be the 16:55 Lumo service from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. This service will only be calling now at London King's Cross, and it will be formed of one of their 803s, or that's the only train they've got in their fleet, so it will be an 803. It's 803-002.
The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be the 16:59 Darlington, York, and London King's Cross. This train has 9
reservation only train service. Flexible tickets, there's no unreserved carriage at all. So yeah. Okay, the partner now is going to be the 1655 Lumo service to London King's Cross. If you can hear a noise in the background, that is a 156. It's just powered up or turned its engine on, so its compressor is on. There's that one. And also arriving in is 801215 from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. There goes that one as well. Right, next up for us, Newcastle Airport. Okay, so we're now on Newcastle's Metro platforms. Quite cool actually, this one. I've not actually been down here on the Metro platforms before, so this is a brand new one. So what we're going to do now is take the Metro over to Newcastle Airport. So it takes 25 minutes to get over there, so we're going to follow this map over here. And then we're going to make our way over, and Newcastle Airport will be the final station of today's video as well. So yes, there's Caleb. And yeah, we'll update you when we get on board, or when it arrives. Right, arriving now is 1713 Tyne Wear Metro service to Newcastle Airport.
Please report this to the police online or call 101.
I'll update you when we get there. Okay, so we're just currently sat on Tyne Wear Metro. That's the interior of it. Now, this carriage is basically all to ourselves now, so it's able to give you a better idea about what it looks like. It's pretty nice. Seating, so-so. It's not the best. Certainly the colour scheme fits in well though with the yellow theme of what they got. Very Merseyrail, exactly the same when it comes to the yellow colour, but this is more a darker yellow I think they've gone for. The seating's okay, but the trains seem fairly dated. Don't know how long they've been around for, but
1980.
1980?
Yeah.
Wow. So we're talking what, just over just over 40 years old. They've done a good job. There's one that just passed us. So yeah, we're now going to be heading off at the next station.
Anyway.
What's that? They're getting replaced. Yeah.
Class 5, 555s.
Yeah. That's alright then. But anyway, well, I think it's best off now saying that it's not been a bad ride. But we're now going to be heading over to Newcastle Airport and then a bus back to Newcastle Station. Update you soon. Okay, now we're off here at Newcastle Airport.
Yeah.
And this is the terminus point of one of the Tyne Wear Metro lines. So this station does, I think it's a train every 15 minutes normally, going towards South Hilton or South Gosforth. But it is, the frequency is fairly good. Now these stations are going to be something I explore a bit more in the future when when we focus more on the metro side of things, because some of the stations do have some uniqueness to them. But this one, just a little exit outside, and the terminal is literally just through here. So you can say another airport station's been ticked off, although I'm not really. I'm going to be sort of adding this one in as I go. So it doesn't technically count as a national rail station that's going to complete on every platform, but you can add it in as an extra. So 4053 brought us in. Now we're going to head over to get the bus and we're heading back into Newcastle. Update you soon. Just outside Newcastle Airport now. There's its logo, your airport. If you know Caleb, it's your airport. How do you feel? You got an airport, you own one? No. Oh.
It's a bit rubbish.
I don't really want to own this airport. Anyway, right, so there's the outside of it. It's small, doesn't have a lot of flights going from it. It's busy at the moment though.
And delayed.
There's a lot of delays, yes. So yeah, we're just in this car park. We're going to head over to catch the bus and head back into Newcastle on an ALX 300, something a bit different. Right, we're now back at Newcastle and arriving. We've got a Lumo service heading to Edinburgh, which is just over there. You can just about see it. There is a cross-country service over here as well. There's the Lumo service that's going to Edinburgh Waverley from London King's Cross. Ran non-stop, probably from London King's Cross or Stevenage, depending. There goes that one. So we're back here in Newcastle. Cross-country voyage just has departed as well, heading north, probably also to Edinburgh. But yeah, we're going to go back to Darlington now on this video, and then we've got one extra thing to show you that was coming in, and then we are finishing the video. So yeah, been a lovely day around this area. Really enjoyed it. Best station today. Oh, there's a lot. Prudhoe up there, fantastic little station. MetroCentre, nice integration with the big interchange. I thought that was quite nice. Morpeth, it's probably either Morpeth or Prudhoe. One of them was both of them, and of course Newcastle, but without being too obvious, Morpeth or Prudhoe for me. Anyway, I'll update you when our train gets here to take us back to Darlington, where the video will finish in Darlington. Right, arriving in now is our train, the 1902 LNER service to London King's Cross from Aberdeen, this one. We have 800 113. So yeah, this service is from Aberdeen. Oh, sorry. We'll update you when we get to Darlington. Right, we just arrived into Darlington. Just me and Caleb now, as we're going to see something quite interesting. Obviously not going to spoil what it is. No. We are going to see something interesting here whilst we're waiting. Something I hate. Something he hates and something I don't mind. But something I hate. But anyway, let's not spoil it too much. Anyway, so yeah, we had this 800 113, which took us to Darlington from Newcastle. So what we're going to do, we're going to film this go out, see a couple of trains here, including the special train that we're waiting to see, and then go from there. Update you soon. Okay, going out now is the LNER service to London King's Cross from Aberdeen, 800 113. This is the 1931 LNER service, no, 1932 even, LNER service from Aberdeen to London King's Cross. Calling now at York and London King's Cross. No, York, Doncaster. And I think it's didn't just make me jump.
It's a KSJ.
Goes that one to London King's Cross. Yes, that one's calling it York, Doncaster, and then I think it goes to Newark Northgate, onwards to Grantham, Peterborough, Stevenage and London King's Cross. I think that one's a stopper one from Aberdeen. So yeah, there's that one.
You got the stations wrong for once.
I did. It makes a change, doesn't it? Anyway, update you soon. Right, passing through now, I've got a Lumo service. $803,004 there, heading over to London King's Cross from Edinburgh. It's really weird because the tracks alongside there are the up and down main. Now obviously we've seen a 185 go along the down main and a Lumo go on the up main. So yes, there they go. Right, final train of the video is going to be the 2014 West Coast Railways service from Carlisle to Newcastle, formed of double-headed 47s. Is it top, not double-headed? Oh, it's top and tail. I thought I saw a second 47 behind it. It's top and tail 47s. Front is 47815. This is otherwise known as the Northern Bell. One of the fanciest rail tours going in this country. Right, now departing out is going to be the Northern Bell from Newcastle, sorry, from Carlisle to Newcastle. Rear is a very idling 47813, but normally when it's top and tail the rear does idle, so then that one goes. A very good way to round off what has been an excellent day. Wait a minute. Right, so I'm going to finish the video from the Tyne Tees Day Ranger here. So thank you all for watching today's video from the Tyne Tees Day Ranger. If you have liked what you've seen, please do like and subscribe, and do leave any comments because we'll get back to them as and when I can. And any recommendations are welcome, so please do leave them in the comments. Caleb joined us today again, and he's with us again next week as well. So also Taylor's Trains and More, who's also with us next week. And then we also had Ferry Hill Train Spotter, and we also had SG 21. So do check out all three of the channels. I don't think Caleb has a channel, yeah, but anyway,
I don't use it anymore.
Oh, you don't use it anymore, there you go. So yeah, it's been an incredible day. I'm sure Caleb will agree that it's been a really good day. He's got himself a special Northern Bell glass that the staff member very kindly gave him, and Caleb very politely asked for, so I just thought,
well, I asked for a brochure.
Yeah, he politely asked for a brochure and got more than that, so that was pretty cool.
Next thing you know, they give me this.
So anyway, just to update you guys, today has been absolutely excellent. There's been so many good stations today. Prudhoe, if that's how you pronounce it, best station today was Prudhoe, because of the scenery when we walked over that bridge.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. There's 801225 on the service to Edinburgh. And what we're going to do now, we're going to head over back to the hotel, and we're going to go watch Real Madrid, hopefully batter Liverpool. I'm probably going to regret saying that now, because Liverpool probably will win. Anyway, right, so come on Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. Say it, Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid.
Yes. Right.
Hala Madrid.
Yes, exactly. Anyway. God's sake. Right, next episode of Every Platform is from West Sussex. West Sussex 2. So we'll see you for that one. But for now, guys, we're Mr. Iron Brew here.
Iron Brew! Iron Brew!
We'll see you guys soon. Bye.